Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Invincible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 5 of season 3 of Invincible. And as you can see, I'm still in Japan. I am in Tokyo, having a great time, heading back tomorrow. Very sad about it. But I'm really excited to get into this episode because we were hit with kind of a bomb of information at the very end of that last episode from Nolan. He informed us that there are only 50 full-blooded Viltrumites left in the entire universe. Now, some would say, like, that's not that many. I thought there were millions, so I'm really happy that there's only like 50, but like those 50 have to be the toughest sons of bitches alive, because I remember the whole montage of them like killing each other to take out the weaker Viltrumite, and I think maybe they might have overdone it a little bit, because now there's only 50. But we did get to see Battle Beast take on a Viltrumite. We didn't get to see him kill the Viltrumite. They could still be battling it out in space. I wouldn't doubt it, but I love Battle Beast as long as he's not beating up Mark, which now I don't think he would have an easy fight ahead of him against Mark, or Oliver for that matter. But I really enjoyed Battle Beast, and I think anytime we have any person, I don't care if it's the Maulers, I don't care if it's Battle Beast, any of the baddies that our group has fought and maybe, you know, almost got this close to maybe killing Mark, I would still say that when those people want to kill Viltrumites, I'm kind of okay with it. Not like not okay with like killing in general, but like Viltrumites want to enslave entire planets, so they gotta go. So now we have Nolan and Alan, like a buddy cop situation. I know it's not even remotely close to the same thing, but I would be extremely happy if we got more of their relationship. And the fact that like Nolan can't tell Alan to shut up because like Alan can just talk to him telepathically is absolutely fantastic. I loved watching Alan kind of bait Nolan a little bit into like freeing himself and fighting the Viltrumites by being like, oh, I'm gonna die. Oh no. And then Nolan hulks out. I really, really enjoyed that. Now, it's all fun and games, right? We're having such a good time. Mark and Eve are dating. They're an official thing. He can talk to her like she knows what it's like to be a superhero. But he is very much burdened by things that he's had to do, whether it is the fact that he had to kill Angstrom Levy to get Angstrom Levy to stop coming after his family. And then we also had the Immortal, who, you know, was a ruling emperor for hundreds, if not thousands of years in Mark's stead. And he went crazy, and he like started enslaving the planet and destroying and killing people and making it to where like maybe Mark would come back finally and free him from this. And because he was such a monster that Mark would have no choice but to kill him. And Mark still didn't want to do it, even though it would be like something that somebody's asking of him. So like either way, I love that Mark struggles with killing. I love that he struggles with it with Oliver. I love that he struggles with it, whether it's the Immortal begging to be killed, you know. Of course, it has to be a little bit easier knowing that you saved your mother and your brother from harm by killing Angstrom Levy, but now we know there's an Angstrom Levy that's out there. So, and I'm guessing it's the same one. And, you know, if he's around, then I full-heartedly believe that the Immortal can come back. And, you know, I'm eager to see where this episode takes us. So, guys, without waiting any longer, let's get into it.
There are fewer than 50 pure-blood Viltrumites left in the universe.
Bomb dropped. Jesus, that was violent. They have like the best soundtracks.
It's Bella and Bailey. Love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you too.
I don't like happy things on this show. It normally means bad things are coming. They get bento boxes in prison? Dang. Oh, and I forgot about our 2 other dudes. Yeah, these guys. I kind of didn't recognize the other guy. I thought his glow. So if he multiplies, can he like break himself out? What is he doing right now? Human ladder? Wild. What is he doing? Oh my god. Is it like make it look like suicide? This is so fucked up. It's so twisted. Oh my god. Yeah, same, Paul. You got this. Oh god. Shang-Chi that shit. That is sick. I thought he's gonna get a key in his food. He was the key. Well, I don't know about that, but he opened the door. Oh, let me wade through all of my dead bodies. Yuck. Freedom. What an insane power. I mean, like, we see Duplicate kick ass with multiple clones of herself, but, like, this shit is off the chain. Yeah, he could just keep producing them. Well, he's got to have a, like, his original somewhere, too, right? Dang it. I mean, I don't know, dang it. I thought it was really cool. It would have been a really amazing jailbreak. But if they killed all the clones and he still had one away, then he would technically be free. Ow.
You know, it's Dad's birthday this week.
I know.
Oh, backstory. Nice. Too many kids to deal
Went to
with.
see him last month.
Oh.
How is he?
Oh.
Same.
They didn't realize they were doing it to him.
Really think the better decision was running away and becoming an assassin for the Order?
And leaving her behind?
Well, at least they're honest about who they are. And they pay better.
She's not honest about who she is?
You really think I could just leave the Order?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Just like your GDA. They don't abandon tools they're not done with yet.
Yeah, and she took the immortal side in that argument. Cecil's side.
So many small things in your room. I'll come around and I'll knock on the front door, okay?
How does his mom not know that she's in there? She knows.
Oh, well, hello. I was just in the neighborhood and figured I'd drop by and see you guys.
Such a surprise.
Mark's window if you're just gonna come back and ow!
Typical little brother.
I had Oliver set an extra place just in case.
Oh.
Mhm.
Lucky for me, I guess.
You're not fooling anyone.
So, Mark, did you get a good night's sleep?
Mm-mm. He was up all night.
He and Eve had a sleepover.
Oliver, what the hell?
Ow! Stop kicking me! You made too much noise playing and woke me up.
We were watching a movie.
These pancakes are amazing, Mrs. Grayson. Are they buttermilk? They're so soft and fluffy and light.
I tried making blueberry pancakes once, but I had way too many blueberries, and then the batter was really soggy, and then the blueberries weren't even sweet. Maybe it was the wrong
Debbie,
time of
just so
year.
you know.
I definitely think
Tell
it was the
everyone to
wrong time of
stop.
year. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Mom, how much does it cost to rent an apartment?
But then who's gonna hang out with me?
Oh.
Hey, I'm not leaving forever, Oliver. I'll be like a 5-second flight away.
Oh. Debbie's probably worried she can't handle Oliver on her own.
Nothing would make me happier than waking up in our own apartment to your handsome, drooling face.
Oh.
Wait, I don't drool, do I? But you're in?
I'm in.
Nice. This is gonna get ruined some way, somehow. I just know it.
I know the problems your prison faces. In the past year, Peyton's had 5 riots, 3 escapes, and too many attempted breakouts to count.
Interesting, Eve.
I'm here to offer you a solution. A superhero on retainer.
Good job,
Available
Eve.
and ready to handle any and all supervillain-related problems.
I present to you Invincible.
What company are you with again? You look 19.
I'm the owner of a private security firm. We're called
Nice.
Inc.
Is it Invincible ink? Almost like invisible ink.
You have 24 hours.
24 hours?
If I don't. I hear little Fiona's becoming quite the entrepreneur.
I was worried about that.
And I sold all my cookies.
That's my girl.
A tiny old man with a metal mouth bought 'em.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. Who bought them?
You're staying at home with your mom until I tell you otherwise, got it?
Well, you don't have to
I'm in
say it to her
trouble.
like that, yeah.
Nah, baby. It's just business.
Honey, what's going on?
He's gonna have to take care of somebody, is what he's gonna have to do.
Mark, wake up!
What's up, Mom? I was just...
Whatever.
Oliver's gone.
Whoa. What the hell is he doing?
There ain't no line with the Order. You think Multi-Paul is their only assassin? Hell, last guy who went up against Liu got eaten.
You know what? Run into Oliver. Oliver just needs to be told that Liu is a bad guy, and it'll run him through. He's already a killer.
Shit, do I need to call Cecil? He's got cameras everywhere.
Over there.
Oh,
Let's
is
check
he
it
just playing at a playground? Oh, he's trying to make friends. Chill out, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they gotta do it.
that was hard. But I almost did it. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay,
You
okay.
can do it.
I like this Oliver much better than Bad Guys Die.
Mom.
Look at Mark smiling.
He made friends.
I know, he needed to.
Just too bad he had to sneak out to do it.
Yeah.
Beat it, shrimps. It's past your bedtime.
Oh boy.
Nuh-uh.
Oliver, please don't kill these people.
I said, get lost!
Ooh, watch out.
Oh,
He's getting
please.
bad.
Oh, please.
Oliver can take care of himself.
That's not the problem.
It's not him I'm worried about.
Exactly. Same, Mark. Same. Oh. You gonna hang out with Rex? Is that who this is? To Ray. Ray. He misspelled it. It's a cute little picture. He's cooking! Look, man. Stop making me like Rex.
Pull up a chair. I'm cooking you dinner.
That's so sweet.
I'm as surprised as you are. Oh!
Okay, well, we need a little bit of our powers
Full
here and there.
disclosure, it's from a meal kit.
That's the
Turns
best
out
way to
I can
learn.
follow instructions when I want to.
I am so proud of him. That is so sweet.
You think this place knows anything about maintaining a piece of quality machinery like me?
I could help with that.
Cut the shit rocks for brains and get to the point. I'm missing my computer classes. How else am I gonna learn Microsoft Word and get a job in a fucking office?
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Machine Head.
Well, welcome to reality, muchacho. I hope Mr. Liu turns into that giant snake and eats you for dinner. He does that. I'm serious. I saw it once. It was amazing.
He turns into a snake? I kind of want to see that.
Aw, is your old super friend still sore at you after my giant space cat rearranged his face?
Yeah.
Man, that was a good time. I almost want to forgive you just for that moment. But to be clear, I don't.
Why do I like Machine Head?
You're coming with me.
We need to talk.
We really don't.
Maybe you should.
People are gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not falling for that again.
Fair.
You think I just come out here
If it wasn't life or death, you think I'm that stupid?
He is not that stupid. But he's carrying him.
This is still some bullshit.
Oh, it brings me joy.
You heard of the Order? Or Mr. Liu?
No.
He's their leader and can turn into a dragon.
I want to see that. I want to see it.
Come on. Taking you to prison.
Nice getaway.
Come on, dude. I can fly.
I'm pretty sure he's thought about this, though.
You're not getting away.
Smart. You can't take them all out.
You did the right thing.
Jesus. Scared the shit out of me. Dragon. Let me see. I want to see the whole dragon. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I don't want Titan to die though.
And R.I.P. Titan.
I don't
No
think
way he could survive
so.
a fall like that without his shell. Guard my body.
Guard my body. So he could possibly die if his body is harmed. Interesting. Dracarys!
I don't want you getting hurt because I made a mistake.
Mark, we're in a relationship now. That means that we help and support each other.
Yeah, let's go.
Especially
fight a dragon.
when we screw up. Besides, I bet we can charge more if there's two of us.
Love it. She's a businesswoman. But yeah, like, I mean, I love dragons. I don't want anything to happen to the dragon, but like Mr. Liu can go away. Whoa. Oh! I mean, they're not innocent people, but damn. Maybe they didn't deserve death. What if somebody just cheated their taxes, right? Can he fly into the dragon and then out of the dragon, like the other end, Vox Machina style? Yeah. I mean, I'd go in the mouth and out the end, not in the end and out the mouth. Whoop. What's this? Stop. Nice. Oh my god, look at her. I love it. Oh my god, I love them fighting together. Yeah, he can't with the collar on. Oh god. Stop! Paul! Oh wait, never mind. He knew what the fuck he was doing. No, I didn't. Couldn't have told you he'd do that. Even though I just saw it at the beginning of the episode. As I say, you've probably like fought against Duplicate many a times. Too slow. Can you do these faster? Come on, Eve. Oh. Dope. Hi. Bye. Oh. Dang it. Oh. Wow. God, I hope Oliver doesn't see this on TV and try to get involved. Good job, Mark. Maybe that's not the best place to... Okay. So that's not the best place to grab it. Jesus! So we know that, like, those dragon teeth can, like, hurt a Viltrumite.
Your power may come from the stars, but mine comes from beyond this reality.
Dope. Oh! Does that kill a dragon?
Eve! We gotta charge more than we're charging.
Yeah, oh, especially when that shit happens. Oh. Isotope. Still loyal to Machine Head. Damn.
Almost feels like cheating.
I don't know, is Titan still around? Maybe he's having Machine Head do all this just so then... Maybe he's having Machine Head do all of this just for Isotope to turn on Machine Head again. I don't know. Nope. Yep.
Machine Head wanted the dragon to eat you before he killed Mr. Liu.
Ew. I'm taking you to jail.
Oh, Mark, you have holes in your baby.
Nah. But thanks for the help, hero. See you around.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know what the dragon was made of that could have bit Mark like that.
With Oliver sneaking out, just doesn't feel right to leave my mom to look after him by herself. He's my responsibility, too.
I get it.
You're not upset?
No, she's dope as shit. She's an understanding girlfriend.
I wouldn't mind slowing down.
Hey, I get it, too.
Oh, I love them.
Now that we don't need to pay rent anymore, should we still keep Invincible Inc?
Yeah.
Those Seance dog collectibles aren't gonna pay for themselves.
I love a nerdy boy.
Eve and I are not getting an apartment anymore.
Oh, thank God.
I also want to be here with you and Oliver.
Aww.
It feels nice living with the little brother, you know? I don't want that to end just yet.
Oh.
It's my pancakes, isn't it?
I mean, duh.
Irresistible.
Oh, Mark.
Oh, this is too good. I don't like when things are too good.
You're doing just fine.
He really is.
By the way, just have to say it. I know you and Eve are having sex.
Mom, what?
Because she's not stupid.
It's a natural part of life, and I want you to know.
Okay, all done. Mom, good talk. Okay, good night.
Oh, who are these people? Are these all people part of the Order? We waiting to see who's in charge? Machine Head? Who is this?
Oh, it's so good to be back, amigos. Did you miss me? Don't answer that, because we all know the answer is you missed me so much, you didn't do shit about it.
Oopsie.
Nice job. The way you played me and Liu, pure genius. Mwah.
Stop underestimating him.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh.
Backstab me again, and I'm gonna drown you in your kid's blood while I tear off your wife's skin and eat her heart. And I don't even eat meat, so that's saying a lot. Comprende?
Got it. Holy shit.
That guy, watch out. Smarter than you think, even for someone who's 50% rock. All right, who's ready to make a little money?
Machine Head is fucking crazy. I kind of like him as a villain. I don't want to hang out with him. That guy's still alive? Oh boy. I'm gonna guess because the dragon doesn't die so easily, neither does Mr. Liu. He's the dragon. Oh my god. That's genius. Dope. Jeffrey Donovan. See, I thought it was gonna be a voice that I recognized, but it's not. I probably did that last time too. Okay. Wow. So Titan, you know, I do think that he's underestimated quite a bit, and sometimes I have a really hard time foreseeing a plan until it happens, and I'm just like, oh, he had Isotope betray him in order to help get Machine Head out, to then help him defeat Mr. Liu, who's actually not the dragon. His bodyguard has the dragon within and gives it to Mr. Liu. That's wild. That's wild. I don't know if that's 100% how that works, but that's what I got from it. But it was dope having a dragon. Add a dragon to anything, and it is fantastic. Now, Machine Head, I only remember him from like the one episode, and I don't really remember how I felt about him, but I just have to say, like, I enjoy him. Like I said, I don't want to hang out with him. I don't want to work for him, but I do enjoy his candor. Yeah. His threats, definitely fucking scary. No, thank you. And I believe him when he says he will do that he will 100% do that. That is something that is terrifying. Anyway, very happy to see Oliver acting like a kid, behaving like a kid, handling bullies like a kid who has superpowers. I was like, oh no, please don't kill these kids. And maybe that does mean that Oliver does have somewhat of I don't want to say a moral compass, but like that if somebody tells him these people are bad guys and that they have killed people, he's like, they're done. They're gone. That's what happens to bad guys. We kill them. But like, you guys are bullies and you push me around, I'm going to embarrass you. I do love the way he handled it. I love him playing with kids, them calling him and being like, that's not fair, you can fly, and him trying it without being able to fly. That means he actually wants to do something that his friends are doing and like wants to like fit in with them in a way that is like, it's something that like me and you don't really have to face, which is like, oh, like we can't use our superpowers, but he wants to be normal as normal can be. And, like, but I don't think he's going to be in the camp of hiding his powers. I think very much like if he's got them, he's going to use them. And, Debbie being worried about him, I understand her being worried and like wanting to keep him safe, but also make sure everybody else is safe. And Mark, 100%, I agree with him when he's like, I'm not worried about Oliver. I'm worried about everybody else. And seeing him in that scenario and how it worked out and how he did such a great job of like keeping control of himself. Like, I don't want to say like we don't have anything to worry about because I don't know if that's true, but that's a great example of handling people who are not nice well. Instead of it being very black and white, there is a gray range that's in there for him, and I love that. Now, obviously, Debbie knew him and Eve were getting it on. She's not stupid. And Oliver being completely the little brother of just like, you guys were playing really loudly. And like, she snuck out your window. And it's just like the kicking under the table is fantastic. I absolutely love it. But I do agree. The I love you came quick. The let's move in together came very quickly. I love their story and I love how they are with each other. And I love who they are with each other, whether they're fighting bad guys or they're just hanging out. And I absolutely love Mark saying like, well, Science Dog memorabilia is not going to pay for itself. Yeah. That's a real relationship. And it's based off of somebody's relationship. And we know this, like the writer, whatever it may be. It's just like, yeah, Mark is like the fantastic nerd. He just really is. And I love also that we got kind of healthy relationships in the sense that we got a healthy mother-son relationship with Mark and Debbie and a brotherly relationship with Mark and Oliver. And then we also saw Ray and Rex have their like normal dinner, even though it was from a meal kit. Like, look, buy a meal kit and cook it. Like, that's fucking fantastic. That's trying. And I love that. And I love that Rex did it of his own volition and tried to do that for Ray. And maybe he did it a little bit for himself because he's just like, maybe it would be nice to be, kind of normal. I absolutely adore this Rex we're getting. And I hate that because anytime I'm happy, something's going to go wrong. Especially, I think the little girl's name was Felicia. Was that his daughter's name? I'm going to say yes. Anyway, like when she's being walked to school by her dad, I was like, oh no. And then with her life being threatened, I was like, oh shit. And Mr. Liu still being alive, the dragon still being a thing, looking forward to that. But the dragon being able to hurt Mark was kind of insane. And he's like, I'm made of something almost otherworldly. Like you may be an alien, but I'm from a different plane of existence or something, like spiritual. Because I know like especially when it comes to Chinese dragons, a lot of that is very spiritual. And even being in Japan and how they like highly regard dragons and that they're, these beautiful protective spirits. And a lot of people in the West are afraid of dragons and dragons are evil. You know, I think Game of Thrones, Shang-Chi, like there's a lot of dragons out there that have made us kind of like go like, as long as they're on our side, I'm cool with them. But I want to know what makes that dragon so special that it could hurt Mark, that it could hurt a Viltrumite, because it seemed like the first like 3 episodes they were really focused on letting us know that like Mark could withstand lava. And he's having a hard time with a dragon. I don't know what those two things have in common. Maybe if they're firebenders. Anyway, I'm trying to like link it all together by showing us things that Mark isn't vulnerable to or has learned to have a tolerance to, and things that he is vulnerable to. And like the alien like reverberation sound in his ears, and the of course the bite of a dragon. Still fucking cool, but I don't like that Mark could have died. I love that Eve was helping, and that Multipaul is out. He tricked her. Now, that beginning with him trying to escape, I was like, what are we trying to do here? What is happening? Oh, he's gonna make a human ladder to boost himself up to go out a window. No, 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 no. Human dog pile. Squish. My God, that was graphic and gross. That was disgusting. I love this show. I love this show so much because it has all those things where I'm just like, this is absolutely the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I want more of it. God, I enjoy it so much. But we didn't get anything from Alan, nothing from Nolan, nothing from the Viltrumites, no Battle Beast. We kind of got a mention with Machine Head, but I have a feeling all of that's going to collide together at some point this season, hopefully before the last episode. But considering this is episode 5, and typically I think we only get 8 per season, so we got a couple more to go. But I would love for Alan and Nolan to show up. I mean, kinda. I fear for Paul's life. Because if Nolan says, I miss my wife, and then he sees his wife with Paul, I'm afraid for Paul. I'm afraid for Paul. Yikes. And actually, speaking of Paul, because we had Multi-Paul and Duplicate and their conversation that they had, and like how they are on completely opposite sides, and like what happened with their father. Oh, I don't know if he was driven insane necessarily by raising them, but it seemed like he was not okay being around all those kids. And it's not their fault, they're kids, right? But they broke him. Poor thing. And the fact that Multipaul chose to run away and leave his sister there, and like that he's kind of chosen a life of crime and she's chosen the life of the GDA. Now, they both kill people, just one seems to be legal and the other one seems to not be legal. But yeah, like it was very obvious that Multipaul is trying to tell her that like she's being used as a weapon, same as him. It's just different, but the same. So they're kind of both in the same spot. And I love getting a little bit more insight into them, because sometimes these characters just kind of seem like they're ridiculous, but off to the side. And when there's a focus on them and you can see a little bit of depth to them, my God, it is amazing. And I'm really happy that we got it. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction of this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. And in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of this episode? Did you love the dragon? Oh, if you guys were the comic book readers, were you excited about seeing Mr. Liu turn into the dragon? Because as soon as they mentioned it, I was like, I want to see that. Are you kidding me? Absolutely. Although I was led to believe it was a snake, and then they said dragon, and I said, even better. I don't know why a big dragon just seems more pleasant than a big snake, even though they're semi close to each other. Anyway, I mean, they're not, but they are. You know what I mean? Long, scaly teeth, fangs. It's the urine snake. Anyway, guys, I really enjoyed this episode. I don't know if you're with me on this, that if maybe you don't read the comic books, but when things are good, that's really scary. And I'm afraid of what could possibly happen. Mark and Eve, something could happen between them in their relationship to, because Immortal did not mention who Mark's wife was in that future. He didn't even remember Duplicate. So, yikes. So we don't even know if Mark is with Eve in the future. We would hope so. We'd want that. I'd want that. But slowing down is a good thing for them. It needs to slow down. But, them being happy, scary. Oliver having friends and interacting with other humans, great, also scary. I'm eager to see where these storylines go and how we start to intersect with each other, because Nolan and Alan have to be coming from somewhere, and I don't even know if they're going to go to Earth. They might go to, I forget where Alan was from with Optimus Prime and his girlfriend. You guys know the guy with the beard and like his dope ass girlfriend, who's voiced by Tatiana Maslany. Can't remember the character's name, but I know the voice actress because she's bomb. So anyway, I don't really know where they're going and when they intersect. It might not even be this season. Again, I haven't watched the trailers or anything like that, so I don't know anything that's coming up at all. And I love it that way, and I prefer it that way. But guys, I can't wait for the next episode. I will be back in my normal studio, back at home in my comfort zone. So come back there with me. And in the meantime, guys, sayonara.